Hello and welcome back to Legioncraft Season 1, Episode 12. Today I have an interesting thing I want to do. I have a lot of issues with getting iron, so I'm going to use a lot of my iron. There's been a couple of issues I've been having, is primarily just iron is not abundantly available. And by that, I mean, I literally can barely find any iron. I found like probably around some 12, maybe 16 deposits this entire run, and I've been playing for good couple hours, and that shouldn't be that. Okay, I'm gonna need 3 blocks of that. I'm going to need wood, iron, redstone, lots and lots of redstone actually. I'm probably gonna need lots and lots of redstone. Wood. I don't have that much wood. I actually need to go chop more trees down. A little bit more deforestation. I've been actually collecting string from the industrial hemp because why not? And I actually need to build something else. I just need to remember its crafting recipe, unfortunately. What am I doing? That's definitely not going to be enough. Unfortunately, that is definitely not going to be enough piston. Because I need 8 minimally. And I need 2 of those. So yeah, I'm going to need to go chop down some trees. That was fun. Oh yes, and I went into creative to fly back because I died, and apparently my bed being over there does not count as being able to respawn. Because I've slept in that bed before. I've passed many a night. So I know it should have at least brought me back there, but no, I died. And it was a 15-minute trip by creative to actually get here. So that was fun. That was real fun. I'm happy I didn't have to actually swim myself back. I was actually quite angry. First time I've died during or after this building's been made, and I come to find out my bed was functional. Let me sleep just fine. It just didn't let me respawn after being brutally murdered. Yeah, trees. Deforestation. Actually need to get a tree farm going at some point. But yeah, basically what I'm going to be doing is I'm just going to be playing chemistry and destroying all the things. Literally, I'm going to be destroying like 9/10 of everything in this world to get the materials I need. And I can't remember Minecraft because I only played with it for about 3-4 hours, and that was I want to say maybe a month ago, something like that. So it's been a while. That should be plenty of materials. I need a total of 16 pistons. Yeah, 16 pistons. Should need 9. There we go. Next. Apparently there's something outside, and I want to kill it, but I don't really have the time to do so. I need furnace. Now, first thing I'm going to need is a generator. Something to produce power. Now, most of my stuff's actually going to be rotary craft, reactor craft, and stuff like that, but I can actually convert over energy from RF to the Reika's conversion. Basically, it's Newton meters of torque as well as speed. Torque and speed, basically. Next. I'm actually going to need 2 of these. Next, I'm going to need, I think it's the H. There we go. Microscope lens. I need some. I'm actually going to need a few of these, I think. So I'm just going to make a handful of them anyway. I'm going to need 5 for this. Plus this. Gives me the microscope. Next, I'm actually going to need a book. Luckily, there's an easy Tinker's thing. I think it just requires 1 string, 2 of these, and some paper. Which actually I should have some reeds somewhere. There we go. There's a moth in my face. He shall die at some point. Paper. Now I need, it's 3 paper, 2 blank patterns, and 1 string. I think it's shapeless. Yep. Next. Oh, you can actually get paper back from it. The Chemist's Journal. This allows you to break down pretty much anything. It doesn't break it down in a sense. I don't think it requires any power, so this just basically allows you to take a look at it. See, this is what this is made of. And it doesn't destroy it. This is what this is made of. It's actually made of a lot more stuff than that, but it's fine. Next, we need blocks of iron around, or pistons around a block of iron. We're going to need 2 of these. Next, we're actually going to need diamonds. It's a good thing I have plenty of them. Actually, I only need 1. I need that. I need some redstone, which I'm surprised I have some redstone there. I'm actually running low on redstone again. Not too bad compared to pretty much everything else. I think this was one of them. Yep. The chemical synthesizer. This is the important one that I'm going to be using. And the next one is, I can't remember the actual thing. I think it's this, and this. Yes, chemical decomposer. Okay, great. I actually got all of that without too much hassle. I had to make a shovel because nothing else was working for me. Ooh, I don't even need this really. What is outside? I'm killing whoever's outside. Oh. Missed. Don't worry. Don't worry. I didn't mean to hurt you, murder you, and basically eat your soul and everything like that. Any more of you creatures around here? Because I'm tired of you people walking around my house. Okay. Yep. Seems like that was the last of them. For now. Now I need to actually find a place to place these. And I'm really considering just making this setup here. And in fact, that's exactly what I'm going to do. So, the generator needs to go in the middle. Decomposer needs to go here. Synthesizer needs to go here. It doesn't need to, I just want to have it there. Now, the synthesizer, or decomposer, all these need energy. So, what's the easiest source of energy? Well, fuel. Pretty much the easiest and cheapest resource I have available. Now, I could have gone with a survivalist engine, because those are actually rather cheap. But I'm not too concerned about that. Are you getting energy first? Yep. And that should burn through those rather quickly. Now I need to do some microscoping. Iron. Iron is delicious. I need a lot of that. I wonder what cobblestone is. Now, funny enough, cobblestone can actually be destroyed for cheaper. That's got 100,000 RF. That's significant. That's actually rather humorous. And basically, things like these will be broken down. See, I can actually take this to the decomposer, and I can make things like that. Main thing we're looking for here, however, is the decomposition of this, which makes iron, magnesium, titanium, all this stuff, just simply from cobblestone. And guess what? Cobblestone is readily available. Even though it's got a very small chance of actually producing anything, all these things can be broken down, and it doesn't hurt anything. I already got that mostly fitted out. That's pretty good. I could have gone with the lava generator. Oh, speaking of lava, I had a couple ideas, but I had run out of copper at one point, and I had forgotten to do it. It's simple. You go there, you go there, you... Oh. Oh, is it 10? I think it was 10. One of these I ran out of, and actually, I just barely have enough. I can't remember it. That's not what I want. See, my NEI is acting up. I don't know why. Oh. It probably would help if I went to recipe mode again. That probably would not happen again. Where's my tanks? Yeah, portable tank. Oh, it's just glass around. Okay. No wonder I was completely failing at that, because I apparently didn't realize that. Oh well. My brain is not everything's something. Ferris! Yay! You melt now. You melt now too. Oh. And that should build up an internal storage now. Good. Because decomposition. Break everything down. Now granted, it doesn't... Yeah, it uses a lot of energy to do this. But these things can actually be really valuable early on. And now that that's been used up, as you see, I've used up almost, how much does this store? Almost 100,000 just breaking everything down. Now that's really, it may seem like a lot, but that is actually not nearly as bad as a lot of things. Especially since you can break down things like netherrack as well. Netherrack, on the other hand, has a much better resource medium. I just need a large amount of... Actually, can I use these too? Because I wouldn't mind getting rid of them. Yeah, these have like a chance of making stuff, but the real thing we're looking for is... I think keratin is the key here, but it doesn't really matter as much. Andesite, granite, limestone, this stuff can actually be broken down as well. Netherrack, andesite. Andesite, surprisingly, is one of the few things that I really need to break down, because it's got this gallium arsenide. I think granite also had that too. Yep. Uses for gallium arsenide are arsenic and gallium, but nether quartz, fluix crystals, which actually are surprisingly useful, and fluix pearls, stuff like that. That's one of those few things that are just really useful. Next thing's netherrack. Let's toss that, and that'll break up everything. And I've run out of power. Oh, woe is me, what am I to do? The kind of reason why I did this specifically is so I have enough power to continuously do this, or at least within reason do it. Silicon dioxide is basically glass, but you also get some tungsten, which is, as you probably know, very good. Nickel, technetium, that is actually radioactive, and I forgot about that, but not nearly as bad as... In fact, actually, does that have any use? I don't think this one had a use for chemical synthesis. Yeah, this one doesn't really have a use, but... Now, the thing what you want to do with that stuff is, I think... just take one of these. Make lead for me. Now I just need a chest. Of course, it's night. Try not to right click with that stuff, because you can actually place in the world or drink it, and I'm pretty sure drinking lead is not exactly healthy. In fact, I'm pretty sure that is the exact opposite of healthy. In fact, if you can drink lead, you probably shouldn't, because it's probably melting and or boiling, at which point you'll pretty much die within seconds. It just sounds really terrible. Actually, they used to use that as a torture method. They would basically put molten lead on people, or as sometimes a execution, they would pour lead, or molten lead, down someone's throat. Fun facts. Horrible, horrible fun facts. The type that'll keep giving you nightmares over and over. But that is human history. I can actually get... I heard something. I hear a lot of things, apparently. Yeah, a lot of this stuff is radioactive, and I just want to be able to contain it without it breaking or disappearing, basically. Because some of this stuff is actually rather valuable. So having a lidded chest nearby, usually on top, because why not? You can actually take this stuff, and I don't think it causes radiation to you, but you want to store it, so it basically freezes these, or the countdown for the half-life. because a lot of that stuff can actually be rather useful. You see some of the stuff like solid gas. You can actually place this. In fact, I'm actually going to try to place this right now. Oh, I guess I can't right now. Okay, I guess I can't. I might need a little bit more to do that. But I know you can make that into gas, and it is unpleasant. But yeah, of all this, we've made 3 iron. That's not exactly the main part of this, but this does help produce iron as well. I can readily destroy pretty much anything here and get enough material. Actually, these oak logs have a burn time of 300. Each one of these has 300. So, you know what that means? These last 300 ticks. Or I think that's supposed to be what it is. So about 5 seconds. Something like that. Yep. They both produce about the same. So it's always better to go with planks. Though charcoal, funny enough, should have a, I think it's somewhere in the 1,000 range. Which makes it much more valuable. There. Yeah, 1,600. Well, some of these, actually have fuel values. I'm pretty sure most of this stuff does not have that, though. I think anything that produced from netherrack can be flammable. There's some things that can be, at least. And we'll just keep producing this and breaking stuff down until I can find a large amount of materials. Chromium, nickel, a lot of this stuff, specifically tungsten, can actually be really valuable because this stuff's actually really hard to make in a couple of these. Tungsten dust and stuff like that. And it's actually rather valuable, so you might want to actually keep an eye on a lot of that stuff. But yeah, till next time, if you like what you're watching, subscribe. If not, oh well, have a nice day. I'm going to break down all the things. This is basically my idea of how I'm going to... Oh, don't kill me, please. I don't like you. I now ninja star you to death. I ninja starred you to death. But, see ya.